Hi, welcome or welcome back to Masterful Divine Feminine 333. If this reading resonates with you, please do like and subscribe. I am certain there are messages here for you today, and thank you for watching. So, I have no idea what is going to come out in this reading, but I knew I wanted to start with the first deck I ever got, which is Angel Guide. And when I was setting up the table to begin the reading, I couldn't find the deck. I was looking for the deck everywhere. I couldn't find the deck, and the deck was actually on the table the entire time. So it could be that you are overlooking something that's right in front of you for your own protection. So let's dive right in. Let's give it a quick shuffle, though. I did pre-shuffle and sage, but let's do it again. Let's see. I am excited to get into this reading. I do think there's some special messages here for you. Let's see. Can we get one more? Yes. Intuition and downloads. Know and raise your vibration. Hmm. I'm going to grab the book. Intuition and downloads. Your message today is hearing high pitched noises, seeing flickers of light, and having the sense that beings are visiting you in your sleep are all signs that you are receiving downloads from heaven. When you draw this card, your angels want you to know that the feelings you are having and the intuitive urges that you have been feeling are divinely inspired. If you feel that you have been having psychic insights into a particular situation and have been wondering if you can trust them, this card is reassuring you that they are indeed correct. This is a time when you are able to see, hear, and feel beyond the human senses. Your intuition is becoming stronger, and you are in touch with angels, guides, and other divine beings who are encouraging your growth and connection to the universe. You are a light worker. This means that you have the capacity to bring light to the earth through your presence and purpose. Even though you may feel sensitive and overwhelmed, know that your gifts are stronger now and your psychic muscles are moving. You are being encouraged to look beyond what your physical eyes are showing, which is interesting, right? Because my physical eyes couldn't see the Oracle deck book that was right in front of me that I was looking for to start this reading. You may want to you may want to use what you pick up to plan ahead. If so, it's important to keep your mind and energy focused on the best possible outcome, which is definitely going to tie into raise your vibration a little later on. Be aware of signs and symbols showing up as this time your angels are sending you important messages that will help you move forward in your life. Call upon them to help you connect deeply with the spiritual visions that is opening up with you. So in addition to these readings that I do, I also pull angel cards as angel guidance, divine messages to help you throughout your day. And I think with this card, intuition and downloads, part of why I created this channel is because many of us, many of you that are watching, are on your path of creating the life that you want. You're ready and you're committed to fulfilling your life's purpose. And intuition and downloads remind you that whether it's through your dreams, whether it's through your visions, whether it's through your gut feeling, at this time it is safe for you to follow the guidance that you feel like you are being led to. For those of you in your twin flame connection, depending on where you are in your twin flame connection. I think this is more for people who have had multiple separations in their twin flame connection, and for those feminines that have surrendered to the connection. If for some reason this holiday season you felt the need to reach out to your twin flame just to send them a happy new year or a message of gratitude, I do feel like it's safe for you to do so. But do remember your divine masculine is not exactly where you are. So when you send the message, or if you did decide to send the message, I hope that you sent it and released it with no heavy expectations. So let's go into the second card, no. Your angels are drawing close at this time to help you recognize that the answer to the question on your mind is no. This is not the time to proceed. You, well, that's interesting, right? You may want to, but you are being encouraged to see beyond the current situation and understand that following through on your ideas may have a negative effect on the whole course of your life. Angels are swooping in because they want to save the day, save you a lot of heartache from a choice that is not heart centered. If you are feeling upset or annoyed by this guidance, this is okay. You are allowed to have an emotional response, but in truth, there will be a part of you that already knows that what you are considering isn't the best use of your energy. Do not make plans, do not move forward. Retreat and reflect. Think deeply. Seek the advice of those who love and trust, and ask them to help you to get to the bottom of the question or issue or decision that is before you. Do not make any sudden moves. This card is coming to help you sustain your mental, emotional, and spiritual energy and stay on the road to wholeness. So, a couple of things. We're all on a journey, but we're not all on the journey at the same time doing the same thing. Specifically for those that are newer to the twin flame journey, you're usually going to have these constant urges to want to reach out, to want to connect, right? And it's usually not in your best favor, because the connection needs thrives on space and time, right? For those of you not on your twin flame journey, and it's not in but you're not in a balanced state, you are a little bit chaotic and confused at the time, now may not be the best time to act on the thing that you're thinking about doing. And it doesn't mean that in the long term it's not something that you should do. Maybe some of you are having a really bad time at work with a particular supervisor, boss, a colleague, or there are struggles in your relationships. There are many burdens that each of you may be facing at this time, and your gut reaction is telling you to move, to do something to rectify the situation as soon as possible. But this card is advising you to obviously know, to stop for a second and allow yourself to get to a place of balance, to allow for those intuition and downloads to come through to you. There's a big difference between like a trauma response reaction and then it being actual divine guidance, something that is usually softer. It's more peaceful. You can't deny it. When you know yourself personally that you are in a state of chaos, right? You're not taking care of yourself. You're stressed out. You feel bloated. You feel tired. You feel frustrated. It's usually not the best time to think that the messages that you're hearing is your intuition. Sometimes it is just fear, right? So again, if that resonate with you, please do let me know in the comments. Raise your vibration, the last card from the spread. So I think we're going to be here for a while. And I hope you stick around. And if you don't, I hope that the message you received up until this point resonated with you. And if it didn't, thank you for watching anyway. Okay, raise your vibration. It's time to move up a level. It's time to fly high. You may have experienced some setbacks or felt low recently, but that is behind you now. and you have the opportunity to light up like never before. Everything in the entire universe is comprised of energy, and that energy vibrates, drawing toward its similar energy. So, raising your vibration seems aligning yourself with situations, people, places, and choices that you know will lift you up, support you, and help you grow. When this card appears, you have overcome the darkness and are moving into a time of opportunity. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, you can be reborn, knowing that angels are acknowledging your commitment to growth. You are filled with inspiration now and attracting only the good. There's a sense of achievement around you at this time. You may be receiving documentation, certification, or reward of some description to acknowledge your growth or experience. This is time to cherish, a time to enjoy the rewards or your commitment to living with integrity and doing good. You have overcome many challenges and risen above adversity, judgment, and possibly even abuse. You are ascending spiritually and personally at this time, and the universe is supporting you. This is the pathway of light, the pathway of your soul's evolution, ascension. Powerful card. Powerful card. So, while there are some of you that are struggling to make a decision, right, regarding possibly leaving work, leaving a family, a major life transformation, there are those of you who have done that. There are those of you who may have recently completed a certificate program, who may have recently gotten promoted. Congratulations. And also, equally importantly, you you have you have realized how the amount of work that you have done in yourself, even though you may have had a low moment, especially leading up to the new year, you may have had a purging and releasing, which is wonderful. You realize how beautifully it is that you were able to release those emotions because you've been living in your integrity for quite some time now. As you've been on your healing journey, you let the pain come through and you're feeling lighter, and you continue to stay in alignment. You continue to keep your vibration high and stay in alignment with your soul tribe, aka this channel, your family and your friends. For those of you that have been victims of sexual abuse, emotional abuse, any sort of abuse, you you've definitely found this channel for a reason. There's immense healing that is required, and very sorry for the trauma that you've experienced. But this card is also reminding you as well how remarkable of a job you have been at coming out of that dark place. Coming out of that dark place. Let's see what else we have. Yes, which I'm gonna put that on top of the no card because I gotta be honest. Initially, when that no card came out, I was like, "What the WTF?" I think the no, in a sense, were your own limiting beliefs, right? Your inability to see what's in front of you. Like I mentioned earlier, when I wanted to start this reading, I couldn't find the deck that was right in front of me, right? And and again, masterful divine feminine 333 is literally choosing your path, and you are allowing your intuition and keep staying in high vibration to manifest that life that you want. Let's see what else we have. It's a yes. Things may not have worked out the way that you wanted, right? Relationships may have gone exactly the way that you wanted, but you have surrendered so much to your twin flame journey at this point, where even if your twin has decided that, even if they're still on their healing journey, and well, let me rephrase that, we're going to be on our healing journeys forever. But if your twin is at the point where they are still pursuing another connection, I think you've seen that your twin loves you. Your twin may not have been able to express their love for you in a way that you would like them to, or apologize to you in a way that they should, but you know that it caused them a lot of pain and a lot of guilt to be separated from you and for all of the hurtful things that they said. This yes card, I think, is also important to the earlier message about those of you that are thinking about applying, trying to make a career move, or for some reason I'm getting an HR complaint. Like there's something very messy happening at someone's job right now. And you are considering how you want to navigate the situation, if you want to maybe take it to HR, if you want to leave. Like it is pretty burdensome, it is stressing you out, and you don't see yourself going the entire year having to deal with the same BS. And let me just see if I can get another card. We may have to pull tarot on that card. Yeah, so that's interesting. We'll definitely pull tarot on that message. So compassion. So as you, for those of you that are dealing with that crazy situation at work, or any crazy situation, it is, and I put it right next to raise your vibration. It's always, and it will always be important to have compassion with yourself. Like it is not your fault. You are not creating the situation that's happening, but you don't want to continue to project any more fears and insecurities into the problem, right? You don't want to stir the pot because you're so frustrated. You're just only expecting the worst at this point. Release it as much as you can, right? So, water holds a lot of vibration, right? And anytime you are about to drink water, I do recommend you do it with water. But if it's coffee, if you love coffee or tea, or hopefully you're not just drinking soda, but whatever your choice of beverages, preferably water, drink that water with the intent to know that you are only going to receive what is in your highest good. That helps to significantly realign us and balance us out. Let's see if we can get a couple more cards from the Angel Guide deck. Surrender, right? Surrender to what you can't control. Surrender is pretty straightforward, but I would like to read from the guidebook regarding surrender. I'm laughing because I just heard a line on from a song on the radio, and the artist is saying like you should be giving your love to me, but you keep acting like a fool. So yes, feminines, it's not nice to call your divine masculines fools. Surrender. Surrender is a spiritual practice, and it's not an easy one. But angels are working in your favor, and the miracles will unfold with ease when you move into a state of trust. Mhm. So call back your power and stop allowing external forces to divert you from the miracles you deserve. Take time to realize that in order to be helped, you must surrender your need for control over the situation that is on your mind. Hand over your concerns and the entire situation to your spiritual allies. When you do so, you will allow angels of light to swoop up and help everything transform. If you find yourself having difficulties letting go of the reins, it's because there's a part of you that's not willing to receive the help and miracles you deserve. Hand over all of your concerns to God and let the miracles in. So once you release and you let go, right, and you set the intent to receive the intuition and downloads, and you have compassion for yourself, you're at a state in surrender. So it's like, I understand that the situation that is plaguing you right now, especially for those of you who I'm channeling is dealing with some real effery at work, do not allow those external forces to completely ruin your entire day. Yeah, you got to get up, you have to deal with it. But throughout the day, make time to rebalance yourself. You can do like a 5-minute energy clearing. I do recommend Reiki energy clearing. You can find those videos on YouTube for free. As I stated before, when you drink that water to the intent that you're going to receive the highest good, and align yourself with people who are here to support you. If you are feeling overwhelmed or emotional at this time, your angel guide wants you to know it's okay to let go. Cry if you had to, right? Let it go. Be upset. Cry. It's okay. When you open up and release your concerns, you open up to support and miracles. You are a vessel and you contain light. Your concerns are taking up space. And when you have all of those concerns and all of those fears and those frustrations, when you go into this environment that's already so toxic, you're just bringing that into, and it's not your fault. But the reality is you're going to go into the situation, like they say, already expecting the worst. The worst is going to come. Your concerns are taking up space, and when you release them, you make room for more light. Let them go now. This is a time to experience the freedom that you deserve. You don't have to do this alone. God and angels are ready to help you. Call on the angels and invite them to help you surrender and release anything that can be blocking your experience for miracles. To help them usher positive energy into your life, ask yourself what you need to let go of in order to grow, and then action it. So for those of you that are struggling with surrender, right? It can be as simple as just asking for assistance to surrender. Set the intent to pray for the support to help you surrender, right? Let your angels, God, whomever you worship, let them know what it is that you want to surrender. Make it a daily practice and stay committed to the art of surrendering. Back to those of you on a twin flame journey, if you are in the initial, more, you've probably already went through your first discard and you already felt like your entire soul was ripped out of you. Trust and believe it's part of the process, and at the end of the day, you deserve to feel good. You deserve to wake up and feel good and be happy and live your life. So you are allowed to carry on living your life as peacefully and happily as possible, while you feel the immense pain of not being with your twin. And the best advice I can give you to do that is to ask to help release the pain. X is to ask your guides to help release the need to know what is between the space of what is now and what will be. I think I just want to get maybe one more and we can go on to another deck. I almost want to ask if you have any questions, but this is not a live, so please do comment. Please do visit my website, masterfuldivinefeminine333.com. Divine timing, beautiful, right? That's one thing you're going to hear about, specifically the twin flame journey, when it comes to reconciliation of any sort, right? Because not all twins are meant to be romantic partners, and that's something we'll dive deeper into at a later time. Divine timing with everything that you do, with that work conflict situation, with that spouse that you are considering separating from. The message is the same for everyone. Surrender the need to know what is in between the space of in between surrender the need to know what's in between the space of what's now and what will be. Allow yourself to have compassion for yourself by continuously remaining in a high vibration, which there are many things that get in the way of that, right? But at any point during your day, take a few minutes to realign. So we'll leave it there. Now, I feel like I'm going to go straight to the Twin Flame Oracle deck. So, those of you that may not believe in the Twin Flame journey, or you're not on the Twin Flame journey, it doesn't mean that there still won't be messages here for you. Ultimately, the twin flame journey is about mastering your divine purpose. And we're all here, right? We're all here to some extent trying to fill a void. And that looks different for all of us, but nonetheless, we're all seeking to fill a void of some sort. So let's just see what twin flame messages are come through for you today. I can tell you right now, I don't want any reversals. If reversals come out, but I see that the deck is already all over the place. Springtime might be significant. For sure, for sure, for sure. For sure, yeah. Springtime and separation, right? So I split the deck on springtime and separation. Spring, your love is blooming, your answers arrive in the spring, and separation, no contact, 5D dreams, nightmare focus on your own happiness, right? So, as I stated before, the twin flame journey is always, always, always here to remind you do your best to surrender and focus on your own happiness. It will make the journey a little easier, I promise you. For some of you, you may currently be in separation, but you are also at the same time embracing the waves, going with the flow. So that's nice, right? The water was pretty calm. Let's just see what we have for you here. Twin flame messages, appreciation and beliefs. Yeah. Your twin appreciates you. See the blessings, practice appreciation. Similar beliefs, similar or clashing belief systems can bring you together or keep you apart. Bars. Practicing gratitude, staying in a state of gratitude and raising your vibration is going to attract that back to you, right? So the more gratitude, and you do it for you, you don't do it for anyone else, which is the key, right? You can't just wake up and just say I'm grateful just because you want someone else to be grateful. It has to be truly something that comes from within you and is only for you. But when you realize that your twin has taught you so many valuable lessons about life, and you're able to separate that from the more hurtful moments, and you appreciate them for what they've helped you learn and release, when you start appreciating yourself and appreciating the journey, your twin then ultimately also appreciates the journey, and you for that matter. Yeah, so let's get the cards out. That one wanted to come out, but if it really wants to come out, it'll make its way back. Oh, it's a lot there. Let's see what we got. Let's see. We have fertility, fresh ideas, manifest, grow, plant your seeds, outcome, results, conclusion, ending. You will get a resolution, maybe in the springtime or sooner. Sacred space, altar, prayer, candles, commune with your own divinity, also very important. Inner child, playful, happy, enjoy the present moment, live to the fullest, right? And feminine. So here you are. Here you are. Your divine feminine. You seeking her twin. Your divine feminine. You seeking her twin or soulmate. Oftentimes you'll hear like people who aren't on the twin flame journey. It is easy to be like, let it go and move on, right? If you've ever experienced a twin flame journey, you only wish it's that simple. So it's not to say that there's no waiting or there's no longing or hoping. It's to say that if there is, you are in your true divine feminine energy. You have chosen to move along your journey without your twin flame. You accept the fact that your twin flame may move on and possibly have a family with someone else. If they already don't have a family with someone else, you may not want to, but at the same time, you've accepted it. But there is something coming, right? There's definitely some truths that they will reveal to you, but you have to continue to energetically release the attachment so it can come to you, so the outcome can come to you. Sacred space, create a beautiful altar for yourself, right? So with some roses, some flowers, whatever you like, some candles. It doesn't have to be big and grand. It just has to be perfect enough where you find serenity, where you can go and remind yourself to trust in the journey, right? There's a place right on top of raise your vibration. There's a place, and right below that, surrender. So raise your vibration, surrender, and sacred space. Is creating a space for you to find relief. Find relief. As I mentioned before, the what you think about you is truly what your twin thinks about you. It may suck to hear, but I promise you it's the truth. Community, deception. Let's just get one more. Right, and not again, not just your twin, right? The messages can cross over to soulmate connections or any other connection. How are you showing up in your space? How are you feeling about you? Right? How are you showing up to work? Are you showing up to work scared of these little punks that are trying to make you miserable? Or are you walking in your strength? Are you walking in your power? Are you understanding that you were here to save a greater purpose and these people around you that are trying to make your life miserable was sent to do so to keep you off your path? Right? Are you showing up gracefully but knowing that you ain't afraid of nobody? Hesitation, hidden path, cycles, deception, and community. So hesitation, past heartbreak, broken trust, afraid to move forward. Hidden path, detour, slow down, explore, going a new direction. Cycles, momentum, force, life cycles, stay grounded in the now. Message keeps coming through, right? Deception, mask, illusion, duplicity, look beyond the superficial. Mhm. Friendship, fun, a light heart, enjoy downtime with friends and family. Community is very important. Community is very important. I think it came out earlier. I'm not sure, but community is very important. Finding your soul tribe and connecting with your soul tribe, right? Hesitation, losing your trust for someone, is definitely is something that will block you, right? If you stay in this energy, it will block you from getting onto that new path, right? Again, masterful divine feminine 333, we've chosen to get on this new path. We've chosen to break life cycles. We've chosen to release those that are not willing to remove their mask. And for many of us, or for you that's watching, it's the connections that, or certain people that you are around who aren't prepared at this time to get rid of their carnival costume, right? They're in a carnival costume. I love carnival, but like it's not 365 days in the year, and some people choose to wear their costumes every day. And community, so you've chosen this, right? You've chosen to align with your community and choose a new path because you no longer want to stay in the dark. Let's just see what else we got. Maybe after this, we'll pull some tarot. I have some twin flame messages and some beautiful, divine, feminine messages as well. Let's see. Crossroads. Divergent paths. Choices, confusion. Follow your, say what now? Follow your intuition, right? What to do. What to do. Do I report this monster at work? Do I go to HR? Do I sue my company? Do I divorce my husband? Do I just pack up my bags and go? Right? Do I block this person? Do I yell at this person? What to do? You create you create a space for yourself. You create a space for yourself to surrender. To surrender, to allow your intuition and downloads to come through to help you with making a decision, and just keep going, right? I mean, whatever decision you make, you're going to get on to a path, right? Is it the path that you necessarily want to be on right now? No, but don't feel the need to rush into making a decision because someone else is forcing you to make a decision, right? Don't feel the rush to make a decision because you don't want to disrupt something. You don't want to disrupt a situation, but don't not make it because you don't want to. And in order to find that clarity, you have to surrender. You have to meditate. You have to ask your you have to ask for the guidance, right? You got to be at peace with yourself. We're definitely going to pull some tarot next just to see what some of these decisions are and get more insight. Just one more card. Separation came out again. Yeah. No contact, 5D dreams, nightmares. Focus on your own happiness. Focus on your own happiness. Focus on your own happiness. To call to not call. To text to not text. To send a gift to not send a gift. To show up to not show up, right? To stalk to not stalk. To get psychic readings to not get psychic readings. Like there's just a lot of decisions that some of you are making or trying to make. Um, you are gifted, starseed, and the more you focus on surrendering and the more you continue to align yourself with your community and stay in your divine feminine energy, heal that inner child, you'll be able to go through, rise above, right? You'll be able to go through any obstacles and find the strength to rise. I apologize. Denial, right? You'll see that repressing emotions or being afraid of rejection or unable to see below the surface. So this idea of not being able to see what's in front of you or just overlooking the thing that's right in front of you. Again, like I said, couldn't find the deck. It was right in front of me. The answers are here. But sometimes we're overlooking what we know. I think some of you know that your twin flame does need this space. I think some of you know as much as you love them, they also aren't any good for you right now, right? And the healing doesn't stop because you're separated. The growth doesn't stop because you're separated. Because it's all part of an awakening. Being alone sometimes, being alone for sure is is sometimes the only way you awaken on this journey, especially for both, not especially, for both the feminine and the masculine. The divine is with you. The divine is with you, right? Remember, intuition, downloads, raising your vibration, angel messages. The divine is with you. So yeah, let's maybe just get a few more memories. Nostalgia, repetition, attachment, reliving the past. Let it go. As I said earlier, you'll often hear people say, let it go. I don't get why you're just like, let it go. Like, it's hard. It's hard. And I hope that this channel gives you the guidance that you need to move through it. Because that's what I say, right? I need to be able to find the strength and the peace to move through it. Marriage, legal partnership, commitment, marital bond, and societal contract. So some of you, again, it did come up earlier, you may or may not be considering leaving a marriage. For some of you, you are reminiscing on the life that you wanted to have with your person. So let's just, I keep saying one more, but this is for this deck for sure, because I definitely would like to get into some tarot. Some tarot. My tea got cold. Let's see what we got. Is that union? Says to say what? Yeah, I know you believe it. So, I know you believe it. I know you believe that the love is unconditional. And I know you believe that union is possible. But it doesn't happen with you fighting for it. It happens when you release. Okay, let's get Let's get some tarot. Some tarot. So I split the deck on the Nine of Pentacles and the Magician. I'm definitely reading for many different people in a twin flame journey, right? So for those of you that are surrendered, you're here, you're doing, and you actually may have had communication recently with your twin. And yeah, and maybe there will be a new start. Maybe there will be a fresh start. Maybe there will be. Maybe the devil in reverse, right? Your twin is releasing limited beliefs, ending karmic cycles. Right? Some of your twins may have had a sexual addiction. You're also healing that. All right, let's get the cards. All right, guys, what messages, beautiful messages do you have? All right, they may not be beautiful, but what messages do you have for my viewers? What do they need to know as they continue to walk their beautiful, masterful, divine path? All right, let's take this for now. So we have the Nine of Cups. We have the Strength card. We have you, the Empress. We have the Five of Swords in reverse. And we have the Three of Swords. And we have the Page of Cups. So let's see. There's an element of you remembering who you are, right? You finding your strength again and creating that abundance for yourself, right? Because you are the Empress. You are the beautiful, abundant um, Empress, right? You may be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You are focusing on your financial health, saving your money, taking care of yourself, treating yourself. You may be a Taurus dealing with Pisces. Page of Cups. You are no longer burdened by the lack of offers that um, or missed opportunities that were missed, right? You you also at this point willing to offer your cup of love to someone else, right? Definitely yourself, but also to someone else. You've forgiven yourself for the mistakes that were made in the journey on both sides, right? The Five of Swords in reverse, right? Peace after stress. So there's definitely a level of balancing after all of the heartbreak, after all of the struggles. Let's see what else we got. Nine of Swords. I think for sure some of your masculines are regretting the different options that they prioritized over you. What else is new, right? Yep, devil for sure. Yeah. For some of you, there may have been communication recently, or there will be communication soon. And they do want to offer you something. What that is, well, let's see. What is it that they want to say? They're definitely moving in maybe 6 days, 6 weeks. Could be 6 months for some of you, but I think springtime for sure. So that's January, February, March, April. That's 4, May, June. So any time between spring and summer. Wheel of Fortune. Yep, there can be another go around, another cycle. Good luck, karma, destiny, and faith, turning point, life cycles, change, and chances. So yeah, keep working on your financial wealth, and you'll be happy. with a new cycle you created for yourself, right? King of Pentacles, yeah, keep stacking your bag, because that's what you Ace of Pentacles, because that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. For some of you, you've dealt with a masculine. The Seven of Swords was in the bottom of the deck, right? You have dealt with a masculine that constantly ran away from you, and you're like, you know what? I'm I'm gonna give my own self closure, right? Closure doesn't exist in the twin flame journey in the typical ways we think it does, right? You are forgiving yourself. You've awakened. The feminines awakened before the masculines, and you've isolated yourself a lot. The hermit. You've experienced a lot of heartbreak. You've offered your love to your masculine, maybe even a soulmate. I'm hearing a high level soulmate. Some of you can be a Pisces dealing with a Cancer, or you're a water sign. You've offered your love to, I'm getting Libra dealing with a water sign, Libra dealing with a Pisces. You've offered your love to um, others, and they did not accept it. You know that they love you and that they care about you, and at the end of the day, your love was still rejected, right? But you took that and you've poured all that energy back into yourself. This is just confirmation. This is just confirmation of all of that. Yeah. Let's just see what else we got. Yep. Here she goes. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. The Hangman and the Ace of Swords. So with you moving on, right? With you stepping up your game, you have a lot of people confused about you, right? Not sure who you are or what you're doing. They're attracted to you for sure, and they're now in a state of uncertainty, and you've been a catalyst to their awakening. Yeah, they could be going through it. They themselves could be going through a divorce, right? Let's just see what else we got. Yep, they're working on themselves, right? So you were the Nine of Pentacles. Now here they are, the Eight of Pentacles, putting in the work. They need to rebuild their structure. Let's just see what we can expect. Came out crossing. It came out crossing. The star came out crossing. It's but the star coming out crossing. Some of you can be an Aquarius, right? And we Aquarius, right? You're one of the most creative zodiacs. So the star came out crossing. It's important that you're not doing any. You know that. Always remember, all of the healing and the surrendering you're surrendering you are doing is for you. Is for you. Any more on the outcome? The outcome is you taking care of you. The outcome is you taking care of you. The sun. And that's beautiful, right? Positivity, pleasure, happiness, success, fun, love, vitality, joy, celebration, inspiration. All is well. All is well. Some of you could be a fire sign. I think I called all the signs at this point. Well, most of them. So, yeah, it's about you, right? It's about you completing cycles. It's about you creating success for yourself. It's about you loving yourself. It's about you pleasuring yourself. It's about you having pleasures with others, right? It's about you being inspired and finding inspiration to do the things that bring you joy. And let's just get one more. Page of Wands, right? Pleasuring yourself with others is great. Um, Inspiration, discovery, limitless potential, enthusiastic, excitement, freedom. Somebody's definitely thinking about you sexually, right? I have to say, somebody misses it, somebody wants it, somebody wants to come in and offer that. But let's see, what is their offer? A new beginning, the world, accomplishment, completion, wholeness, integration, travel, arriving, success, right? Number 21, your birthday could be on the 21st. So there's definitely a new love offer coming in. Oh, I said new. I didn't realize that because we've been channeling a past person. We've been channeling possibly a high level soulmate or twin flame. But I said new. A new offer could be coming in, and sometimes it could be a new offer from a new person or a new offer from a past person. I'm not sure at this point if you really care to know too much, if it's going to be a new person. For those of you that do care, there's a lot more surrendering you need to do. I hate to tell you that, but it's the truth. For others of you, you're not too, you want what's right for you, and it could be someone you've been with, and it could be someone you that's new. You want the love that you deserve. You want someone that's never going to put you back in this Three of Swords energy ever again, right? Because they couldn't figure out what they wanted because of all the hesitation, because they were stuck in low vibration, prioritizing other people, right? Their sex addictions or whatever the case may be, their manipulation, their lies, their deceit. So for many of you, it's like, I want a healed person, and that could be my twin. That could be my high level soulmate. That could be the person I'm with now. I just want a person that is gonna match me where I am. So for those of you that do want to know if it is a new person or a returning person, let's just see. I will indulge you. And the cards, oh, well, we did get something. It's the Ten of Wands, right? So burden, hard work, stress, procrastination, exhaustion, and responsibility. And this means that if it was to be an old person, there's a lot that they're going through. And there's a lot that they're going to have to do to come to give you that offer. And it just means that you are going to be waiting for them. But as I mentioned earlier before, as long as you continue to heal and stay in that beautiful divine feminine energy, right? This person may or may not level up. But yes, it very much is a possibility. It can be this person that you deem to be the love of your life coming back to you in your energy. The the purpose of the journey is for you to heal and live the life that you are destined to live. And I know that it may be hard to hear, but that doesn't mean it is with your twin. And once you release that, you're going to find a level of peace and joy again, right? That inner child is going to come back. You're going to enjoy the present. You're going to live life to the fullest. Move on to calmer waters. I do think the person from your past does want to move on to calmer waters for sure. Temperance for sure. Wants to give you an offer for sure. Is attracted to you, but they're also stuck. They're stuck, and they need to let things go. So you continue, right? You continue letting things go. You continue healing. I have a reading, one of my first readings I did. What are you teaching your divine masculine? So check that reading out. So the more you do for you, it's gonna positively impact them. And I know that you love them and you want what's best for them. Oh, I split the deck on the Six of Cups, right? Reunion, unconditional love, past memories, the High Priestess. Stay in this energy. Stay in this energy. Trust the intuition. Because you are divine feminine, right? Trust yourself. Whew. All right. Where would you like us to go next? I got Twin Flame Awaken Path Tarot. Let's get a few messages from there, and then we'll get some feminine oracle wisdom. And I Oh, and I think I'm gonna get some angel numbers. Your angel number. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Okay. Seven of Swords, hidden and avoiding lying and trickery. Eight of Swords, trapped and restricted, victimized and helpless, powerless and blind. Um, Feminines, which is, I mean, it's interesting. I'm going to say this because it's usually Mr. Masculines with the deceitful behavior, but be careful your deceitful behavior too. Be careful of thinking you're moving on, but you're also just still trying to trigger them, trying to make them see that you are moving on, so they can try to stop you. Be careful of that. It will backfire. Eight of Swords, trapped and restricted, victimized and helpless, powerless and blinded. That's interesting. Let me just see what else I can get. What messages do we have for my feminines? Leadership and visions, bold, daring, big ego and optimism, King of Wands, the Fool, freedom, possibility, adventure. You're willing to step away. You're willing to take new leaps. Perfect. That's why you found this page. That's why you're here. You're no longer wanting to be trapped. You're no longer wanting to be in situations where people refuse to take accountability. And the card fell on the floor. Give me 1 second. Six of Swords in reverse. So, interesting. I don't want to take it in reverse. Leaving behind, moving forward, distance ahead. And one more is on the floor. Just give me a second. That was quite painful. Seven of Pentacles, harvest, rewards, results and growth, progress, patience, planning and focus. That's where you at. All that stuck energy, confusion, you're like, to hell with it. I am planting new seeds. I am planting new seeds. I love the little peaks, kind of like mountains up here. I love that, right? Planting new seeds. Your masculine may or may not be going through it. Nine of Swords was on the bottom of the deck, but you're like, that's for them, right? Confused, the hangman again, sacrifice and waiting perspective, lack of direction. For those of you that are still a little bit unsure, you're still planting seeds in the right direction. You are definitely still planting seeds in the right direction, and you should be proud of yourself. I hope you are proud of yourself. Let's just get one more card. Temperance, yeah. They'll get there. They'll get there. They'll get there. Peace and tranquility, balance, patience, and harmony. They'll get there. They will eventually come out of that stalemate energy. The devil. Obsession, addiction, toxicity, and excess codependency. You have to work on the codependency. You have to watch your masculine. The more codependent you are, and obsessed you are, and addicted to you are, it slows down the journey. The more they stay in this stuck energy. hmm You got to be here. You got to be here, the high priestess. You got to trust that intuition. Remain mysterious. Take care of you. Divine feminine energy, right? Create your altar. Align with your soul tribe, your community. Make that inner child happy. You have to be here for this to happen within your divine masculine awakening and a new cycle. Yep. Okie dokie. So let's get the feminine oracle wisdom. Let's see what messages are here for you. Again, if you like, then please do like and subscribe. Comment. Let me know where you are in your twin flame journey. That can help me better channel the energy for you. Let's talk in the comments. Let's see. This deck is all over the place, so let me just fix it and get to it. So how are you doing? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where do you need to go? Let's see if we can get 2 cards. Yeah. Where are you? And what do you need to work on?